Guys, I gotta put y'all on to some of the best primary builds here in Warzone Pacific. Now, if you guys have not been keeping up with my playlist on the best loadouts for Warzone, you're in luck today. I'm gonna put you guys onto some 3 great primary builds. Now, I got one that might surprise you. It's an old meta that's really great right now, and I honestly feel like it might be the best primary in Warzone right now. We're gonna jump straight into these builds today and get you guys hooked up with the perfect classes, and then you're gonna go slay out in your lobbies. Let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. YouTube, hands down, the best primary weapon to use right now in Warzone Pacific is the C58. I don't think any gun really is coming close to it, at least for me. My personal preference, my feel of the gun is telling me that the C58 is the top dog right now. To start out the C58 build, we are rocking the agency suppressor. Y'all know from my previous videos that the agency suppressor basically dominates for every Cold War gun. Use that here. Next up is the task force barrel. Now, a lot of Cold War guns, the task force barrel is #1, reigns supreme. A couple Cold War guns, task force barrels might not be the best for it. The C58 100% is. Make sure y'all have on the task force barrel for your second attachment. For our third attachment, we are rocking the axial arms 3 times. Now, my Rebirth players, I could definitely see you guys not using this, but I definitely suggest the axial arms 3 times. It's the best optic. It's a clean optic, and it's going to help you with your long range specifically. For our fourth attachment, we are rocking on this C58. We are using the field agent grip. As you can see, it's going to help us out with recoil, specifically both vertical and horizontal. Make sure you have this on. If you're a controller player, I definitely suggest this. If you're not, if you're mouse and keyboard, you could probably get away with the bruiser or the speed grip or even a stock, but I definitely suggest overall the field agent grip on the C58. And then our last attachment on the C58, I'm telling you, y'all gotta run the 45 round drum. I could definitely see you guys getting away with maybe the 55 round if you want, but you are gonna lose some mobility. And then the 50 round fast mag, again, you are gonna lose some mobility, but if you guys don't care for the mobility, throw these on. But I'm sticking with the 45 round drum. It feels nice, it's clean, it's just kind of really good here. So that's what I prefer to use. That's gonna do it for the C58 build. Let's move on to the second gun that I believe is super good here in Warzone Pacific. I'm talking about the STG-44. Now, to start out this STG build, we are rocking the MX silencer. I believe that you could get away with the recoil booster, but just a preference, I like the MX silencer here. Sound suppression and accuracy added. For our second attachment, it will be the barrel, and it will be the 760mm barrel. It's the best and most accurate barrel, and the damage range is also increased here. We like that for a primary weapon. For our third attachment, as always, use whatever optic that you want, but I definitely prefer this G16 2.5 times. It's my favorite. For the stock, we are rocking the weighted stock. Now, the only downside to this stock is the mobility. As you can see, we are losing a little bit here. I used to use the precision, and you can see there that you do gain mobility, but you lose a little range of control. But the weighted is what I'm rocking here right now. Make sure you have on the weighted stock. For our foregrip, we are rocking the hand stop. The hand stop is my favorite foregrip for these Vanguard weapons, and I choose to run that here on my STG as well. For our mag, we are rocking this first mag. It is the 50 round magazine. This magazine is great because it's going to provide recoil control and accuracy, as well as fire rate. It's really big. Those two should go apart from each other, but they work together here. We also gain a little ADS speed, so for your primary, that's really important. For our ammo type, we are rocking the lengthened ammo type. I love the lengthened ammo type. For my primary specifically, you're not going to have any damage range fall off, and you're going to be able to get those kills quicker with the bullet velocity added from this lengthened ammo type. For our rear grip, I use the polymer on almost all my Vanguard weapons, and I'm using that here. The accuracy and recoil control gained during sustained fire is such an important little perk and positive. Make sure you'll have on the polymer grip. It's a great grip. I think it's the best one. And then for our first perk, we are rocking the vital perk. I think the vital perk is the best perk on any Vanguard weapon. Most of your shots are going to end up in the torso area, so having increased torso damage is so important. Vital is a great perk, and you guys should definitely be running it. And then our last perk for this STG can pretty much be whatever you want it to be. All these are pretty great. Some people run fully loaded. That's probably the most common perk too, but I like the on hand. The equipment dexterity that you get is very important for me. I like using that. YouTube, let's go ahead and move on to the third best weapon I think that's in Warzone Pacific right now, and that is the Cooper Carbine. Now, the Cooper Carbine and the STG are very similar, and to start out those similarities, we are rocking the same muzzle. That is the MX silencer, providing both sound suppression and and accuracy. For the second attachment, we are rocking the Cooper custom barrel. As you can see, it's going to provide the best accuracy and controllability for the weapon. It's also going to provide some fire rate, which is very important for us. We're going to try and get those kills as quickly as possible. Having your gun shoot faster is a huge positive. Make sure y'all got on the Cooper custom barrel. Again, for my optic, I am running the G16 2.5 times. I love this optic. It's my favorite optic, and that's what I'm choosing to use here. Now, for our stock, we are rocking this Cooper 45 RS stock. The great thing about this is going to help us in the recoil control category. We're going to have initially some really good firing recoil. So to start out our fights, we're going to be dang accurate with also some ADS speed increase, and then we also have some recoil recovery. Make sure y'all got on the Cooper 45 RS stock here, guys. Now, for our foregrip, we are rocking the hand stop. Y'all know I love the hand stop, like I said previously. It's going to provide us with recoil control and accuracy, both very great for this build. The Cooper can get a little crazy, but it's really not a bad weapon with the recoil at all. This is definitely going to ensure that it does not get bad. For our magazine, we are rocking the 9mm 60 round drum. You can see here that this drum is going to help us with recoil control and accuracy, so we're going to hit our shots very clean, and our fire rate is going to be increased as well. Like I said on the STG, again, those two should be working against each other. They're working with each other. That's huge. And then the ADS speed increase is great for primary weapons. For our ammo type, we are rocking LinkedIn again. Like I said, LinkedIn is great, and you guys should definitely be running it on your primary weapon. Another similarity to the STG, we are rocking the polymer grip. I love the polymer grip here, guys. Make sure y'all put this on. Like I said, the accuracy and recoil control gain during sustained fire is huge. When you're shooting your weapon, you're going to continue to get more accurate. That's a very, very good positive to have. Make sure y'all got on the polymer grip. And then another great perk one is going to be tight grip. Just like the polymer grip, you see it says increases accuracy while continuously firing. Tight grip is great. Just gonna ensure that you stay accurate during your gunfights. And then our perk 2 is going to be on hand. That's what I prefer. Like I said, y'all run fully loaded. If you want something else, any of these really are great, but I love on hand here. Make sure y'all have on whatever you prefer. But that's gonna do it for the Cooper Carbine build here and my 3 favorite loadouts to run on Warzone Pacific right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the builds, and if you liked the video, make sure you drop a comment and let me know. YouTube, thank y'all so very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like and a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. But that's gonna do it for today. Until the next video, peace.